tone is sick though. It just makes you get that mean face going. It's like that mean face tone just. It's like any tone that makes me get that bass, dude, it's a good tone. So. Yeah, I know it's been a minute since I made a freaking video. Don't hate on me. Don't be mad at me. You should be mad at yourself. Working on stuff. Been doing videos for everybody else, man. Ain't got time to do videos for me. For me and mines. So, since I'm just chilling, figure I'd just make a video. So, I was on Facebook a little while back, and I was wanting to talk to all my musician buddies about success. So I was wondering what you guys think about that topic, and just wondering like what exactly is success? Like, you know, how do we define that? And I think that we define it nowadays based on terms of money or influence, or you know, things of that nature. So, man, I gotta pee, dude. So what exactly is success? And I think that the way to understand a question like that, or what it is, think about why you do what you do. You know, and I'm really just talking to, like, you know, we're all musicians here, and when you get out of that mode when you're just like in high school and you're just kind of doing it for fun, or you're doing it because you feel like, you know, you're cool or whatever the thing is, and you're actually doing it because it's your career, you want to make a living doing it, you know, you want to impact on a wider level. And then that's when your mindset kind of has to change a little bit. You realize that it's a lot of work, first off, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of dedication, a lot of responsibility tied into it, and you got to give up a lot, and in a lot of cases you give up a lot for very little. But for us as musicians, I think that the joy in doing this doesn't really come from money. It comes from the experience, just like the stories and the things that we do, like while we're on this path that we're on. So I think that when we think about why we do it, and when you're able to, you know, write down or just, you know, get it together in your head why you want to be a successful musician, I think that can kind of help you understand what success is to you. And then once I started doing that, I began to realize that success kind of works in levels too. I'm not, you know, this huge celebrity or nothing, man. I'm real small time. Small time is as it can get. I have little to no influence at all. Even still, I think that at the level that I'm at right now, I'm very successful. I don't really make any money doing this stuff, you know, just altogether, just whereas it's just money from YouTube videos, and with money that I make from filming and photography for other bands and different things like that. But then I have to still think that that wasn't something that I was able to do 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And man, it would have been a dream to even be able to put videos out, put music out, just whenever I wanted to. 5 years ago, like it just wasn't happening. But now, it's just something that I can do whenever I want. And when you think about it like that, I mean, that is success. But I also think that if I'm still doing that a year from now or 2 years from now, I don't think that I would be successful. You know, if I'm still, you know, creeping up in views, and I'm still creeping up in, you know, different things, and I haven't really impacted in the way that I visualize myself doing, I don't think I'll be very successful. So you got to kind of think about it in levels like that. And it also comes with you learning to be happy where you are. Something that is hard for us, especially when you decide to get serious about this and you're on a career path. You begin to realize that there are a lot of things that you lack, not just with your mindset, you know, but your gear, dude. You begin to realize that Ibanez guitar that you've had forever just is not gonna cut it, and So you gotta, you get your guitar up, and you gotta get your amp gear up, and then, you gotta get the cables and the pedals and the straps and the strings and the adapters and all this other stuff. And then, when it gets serious, it's hard to be happy where you are, because all you're seeing to a certain extent is what you lack. And we begin to gauge success in being able to obtain the things that we want and not having to lack at all. And when you're able to do that, we view that we're successful. But learning to be happy where you are is just as hard as reaching the goal. Just learning to be content. But that is key, man. I think that we confuse that with being complacent. There's a difference between being content and complacent. I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but that's just the different points that I'm trying to get to, essentially. All in all, that's what success is. It's not just about money or the experience. And when I was talking to my musician friends and I was trying to get their opinions on it, that was kind of the extreme on two. But it was actually surprising how many more musicians were just about the experience and just influencing other people, and not about money at all. And I don't know, it's like, to me, that kind of worries me just as much as being too concerned about money. I don't want to sound like a greedy douchebag at all, but you want to make a living doing this. It's very difficult to find that happy medium. Because look at it like this. It's like, if you consider yourself making a lot of money doing music, are you going to be playing the music that you like? And if you're playing the music that you really like, and music that you've always wanted to make, are you really going to be making enough money to get by? And then, you get these guys who want to, who are just all about the experience, but, how do you think you're going to, take care of a family or pay your bills, or, those things that just happens in life if you're doing your career as something that you just want to do because if you feel that you've made music that was important to you, then you've made it. And I'm sorry, but it's just like, if you aspire to be a family man, like being married and having kids and stuff, I'm sorry, it's not really going to happen for you that way. If you choose to take on those responsibilities, it's going to take a lot of work, a whole lot of work. And that's kind of like what I'm dealing with right now. I have to work a full-time job to take care of my responsibilities as a father and other things like that. And also having to do a lot of work, when I'm not working my job, to do this other stuff. And every day I'm networking and I'm talking to promoters, venue owners, and different musicians and stuff like that, just to kind of keep up with what's going on. It's a lot of work, man. It is. And you can't really go into it with either mindset. That's something that I was begun to realize, is that you can't go into it trying to make some money, and you can't just go into it thinking that you're gonna be influential making music that you like. You have to kind of do the best you can with what you've got, but go into it with an expectation of little to no expectations at all. Do a decent amount of planning and hope for the best. Just do and have fun with it, man. Try to have fun with it. It's hard. It gets difficult, especially when you're serious about it. But that's what it's all about, man. I don't know if I made any headway at all, but this is my rambling about success and things like that. Just a quick recap. To me, success is when you've managed to attain your goals, period. Whatever goals you manage to set for yourself personally, if you're able to attain them within the time period that you've set for yourself, you can consider yourself a success, and it doesn't matter if no one else views you as such. Everybody's goals are different. Everybody's path, on this, journey of being a musician and being an enterprising musician is different. It's not the same for everybody. So if you consider yourself a success, don't listen to anybody else let them tell you any differently. You've managed to attain your goals, and that's all that's important. Hopefully this video helped you out. If not, sorry that I wasted your time. But leave a brother a comment. And if you like videos like this, I will make more. And maybe we can get some actual conversation going on up in here. Alright, this is Seiji. Peace. Keep on that chimney right there. Keep on that chimney right there. See that chimney? Keep on that chimney.